Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome to TruthWave. I'm your host, Victor. Thank you so much for coming by my cozy space. And thank you for coming by to get your Sunday sunrise dose of medicine. Because as you know, our medicine is the best medicine. That's right. Hey, on this wonderful Sunday, we have a few special guests with us today. Who are these special guests? Let's go by real quick and see who they are. Tanya Baldwin will be with us. She will be on the Unity node this sunrise. And Lorena is back. She will be on Mother Gaia. And we have Angelique. Angelique will be holding the node, the truth node today, but will not actually be live on the show. But her name will be on the slot. Very good. And we're, excuse me, we're going to have a quick chat with Tanya here in a few minutes as well. But first, we are going to send out this energy to each and every one of you. And I say we because myself and all the node holders that are in person will be sending it out to you right now. So what symbol are you receiving? What does it feel like? What is the name of the symbol? What does it feel like? And what does it smell like? What's the name of the symbol? What does it feel like? And what does it smell like? Very good. Very good. Just let it come to you. What does it, excuse me. What does the symbol look like? What does it feel like? What does it smell like? There you go. There you go. All right, let's get over to the chat real quick. Spend a couple moments there before we get Tanya on for some brain picking time with her. All right, let's go see. Lorena. Awesome. Lorena is actually on our panel. Well done. First love. That's awesome. Hey. That is wonderful, wonderful.
I love you. I love you. I love you.
Well done, Lorena, for getting up early, being that first love for the channel. So be sure to give her the appropriate amount of accolades in the chat. And of course, Tanya's here too. Angelique's here. Big Dad, good to see you. Ben, dude, did you sleep in today? Thank you for being here, brother. All right, let's get down here through this chat. Shelly, happy sunrise, my friend. Heeny's here. Along with our family of frequency flyers and sailors. And a node boat. That's pretty good. Oh, Shelly posted at 6:33. That's a great time. Wonderful time. On many levels. Meg, good to see you. Happy sunrise. Happy Sunday. There you go. Hey, PG. How's it going? Good to see you, Teresa. Thank you so much for coming by. Mira, Grand Rising. Laura B is here. Grand Rising, beautiful souls. I'll take that. Josh, good to see you, brother. All right, looks like I'm almost caught up. Hey, Bath Crew's here. Good to see you, Serena. Welcome. Millie, welcome. All right, I think I'm almost at the bottom. I was watching every node that he could see. All right, that's pretty good. Oh my God, is this to Brady Bunch? I'll have to save that one. Here, I want to show it real quick so everyone can see it. If you didn't see it, go ahead and sing it out. It's a story of a man named Victor who was watching every node that he could. I'll have to work on that. That's awesome. Thank you, Heaney. That's cool. Yeah, good dawning, everyone, including Josh. All right, looks like I am pretty much caught up here for the most part. Excuse me. All right, let's get over and see what's up. I'm heading your way, Tanya. Tanya is literally basking in the sunlight on this sunrise. There you go.
Hello, guys.
That's awesome. Hey,
I'll bring the light for you.
Yeah, thank you. And thank you for coming on such short notice.
No problem.
And thank you too, Lorena. She's off stage, but she can hear us talking about her. So, and she can read chat too. There you go. So, I hear. Okay, let me preface this. I'll preface this. All right. So when this big divide happens, we know there's a shift happening on the planet. It's pretty obvious because things are changing. Things are changing. Vibrational frequency is increasing, and we see it happening all around us. So, is it going to be like a blink out whenever that big shift happens and people start ascending into a higher vibrational frequency, or do you think it is going to be more subtle, just over time?
Well, there's 3 different streams that people are in alignment with. One group believe that everybody goes, nobody's left behind, everybody makes the transition to the 5D. There's the other group that believes that it's going to be just immediate, this group's going to go and that group's not going to go. And then there's the spot that I sit in where I think that there's going to be a huge event that's going to happen, and whether that's something very subtle that happens behind the scenes, there's a lot of energy workers that are doing a lot of stuff. So maybe something goes on behind the scenes that raises the vibration frequency to such a level that people can't help but awaken. What they choose to do when they awaken is what's going to determine whether they go to 5D or not. So someone that's sitting on the cusp, like you have people that you obviously know, they're not going to 5D. Somebody that's, a murderer.
None of my friends.
Right.
All my friends are going, of course.
Right. Someone that's a murderer, right? Or someone that's, still a very, very unhealed and living in darkness and in shadow and not following anything of what we would consider unity or God consciousness. Like those individuals would not come because the 5D is unity consciousness. So if you're not honoring unity consciousness and living from an open heart center, if you're still living in your brain, and running through ego center, then that's not what 5D is about. So, but I believe there's a time for people to make the effort to evolve to that space or evolve based on whatever this event is that happens that creates that shift.
Interesting.
Disclosure. It could be disclosure, right? Some people will wait. The disclosure is going to cause people to want to fight. I think, when you look at something like, if we pull the veil back from Hollywood and we reveal all of the depravity that's there, some people are going to want to go after people's heads. And that's not unity. That's not the way that we're meant to go. There is justice, but there's not justice through malicious or nefarious means.
Sure.
Go that way. Those are the ones that devolve into and stay within the 3D. The ones that recognize it for what it is and see it as a structure that's falling away, and that we can replace it with something better. That's different. Different energy.
Well, that entire industry is probably going to be wiped out in a few years, I would imagine, because you're starting to see full length or at least shorts movies, completely AI. All the characters are AI, everything about it, all the shots, all the video in it, and granted that takes away a lot of occupations, but then it ensures that situation that is dying right now out there in that industry. All right, with all the nefarious things going on that we hear about, at least in a sense, it's going to get rid of a lot of jobs, but it does get rid of the underlying issue. Wow. It does get rid of that underlying issue in the first place, because you're never putting anyone in power over anyone else so they can be in a specific movie.
I think that at the end of the day, we'll end up moving towards more community-based, collective living, as opposed to the way that we're living now in large cities, in a very anonymous style of cohabitation where we don't really know our neighbors. We'll go back to living in smaller communities. And then you'll have things like, the tribe will be singing and dancing together, and they'll be putting on little plays for each other around, in a lot of the, like in the Mohawk community where we put on powwows. So it's more of a celebratory, in love environment. But I don't think, I agree with you. I think that the way that Hollywood is now, that's going to go to the way of the dodo birds, as they say.
Well, yeah, I think it's, depending on what comes in the near future, it's going to, especially technology. If technology is made available that's supposed to happen, it's going to completely change everything. Change the way we do everything, including education and the way we live, the way we work. It's going to be amazing. And it'll be interesting to see what our incentive begins to be, because when you start having so many things taken care of for you, like if you have access to all this technology and it's fine, you finally obtain it. Well, I've really thought this out a few times, and it really comes down to getting up in the morning and think about this for a moment. You don't have to go to a 9 to 5. You don't have to do this. Eventually, after being on a beach for 6 months or whatever, or 6 years, you'll get tired of it. And guess what you'll do? You'll create. And I think that's where we'll end up, being a bunch of creators. All right, my friend. Thank you for coming on, Tanya. I'll see you over in the meditation room. All right, my friends. It's almost that time. We're seconds away. Let's say hi. Hey, Lorena. Hola. How are you doing today? You doing good? All right. There we go. And Angelique, of course, is going to be on the truth node. All right, my friends, get your eyes closed. Get your ears ready for a loud sound as I clear our energy. I'll put up protection and we will proceed. In the frequency of love, we gather. Archangel Michael and spirit guides, please put a sphere of love and light around each and every one of us, and only let that which serves our higher good enter. So it is. Once again, we find ourselves floating over our beautiful planet, and observing our planet, you see that there is a bright blue grid, a triangular grid covering the planet. Thousands and thousands of small triangles fitting together nicely. With this grid of blue energy, a grid of our intention of love, of peace, of joy, of truth, of unity. It's beautiful. And bring your gaze up from the planet, just above it, and you'll see a golden pyramid with a curious diamond cap top. The golden pyramid is the focus of all our energy and intention during this meditation. And within the golden pyramid is the love node. And the love node and those on the love node today will take in all of this energy and gently push it up, wrap it up in love, and push it up into the diamond cap collector until we are ready to send it down to the planet below. Now look to your left and your right and all around. You'll see that we're inside of a translucent golden sphere. This is the unity consciousness sphere, my friends. It not only protects us, but it powers us because it is made up of us. Now let's reach out to one another energetically as we come into our hand circle. Just come together with all of us. Let's come together and take hands in this large, very large circle. And within the center of this circle is a beautiful blue energy emanating from the center. It is already washing all over your bodies, my friends. Very good. Just sit and enjoy it for a moment. As we take a peek around, look around at your friends here and see those beautiful smiles on their faces. If you don't have a smile on your face, put one on there right now. Stretch that mouth to your ears and receive that free gift of joy from God, from universe, from spirit, from source, whatever you're understanding. Just put that smile on your face right now. Right now, put that smile on there. Get that instant free gift of joy. Very good. Very good. Now let's look in our heart space, my friends. And you'll see a spark of bright. I do apologize. A spark of bright white light, a spark that we are about to feed with a tremendous amount of energy. Let's facilitate the incoming energy with 3 nice deep breaths in through our nose, exhaling through our mouth. 1. 2. 3. Very good. Very good. Let's look in our heart space once again. And instead of a small spark, we see a very large sphere that is slowly spinning to the right, but getting larger and larger as each moment passes. It's up to our shoulders and down to our knees, working its way down to the tips of our toes, our fingertips, and just over the top of our crown, our head. Our bodies are now fully engulfed in this amazing energy, my friends. Now, just let go and let this energy serve its purpose of cleansing and healing our bodies. Just feel this energy flow through your body for a couple moments. And now you see a transparent tube growing out of the center of your chest. It grows out and out until it pierces the unity consciousness sphere. And through this tube, you begin to see some dark green material, some muck and gunk flowing out of your body, being assisted by this healing, cleansing, bright white light. Let this energy, let this amazing light that's filled your entire body, let it cleanse you and heal you right now. Let it heal anything in your body that requires it. Let it expel any dis-ease, anything not serving your higher or lower good, anything attached to you or attachments you might have. Just let them go and let them flow right now down that tube. Let go of any fear. Let go of any extreme politics you might be holding on to that's taking you away from other human beings. Let it go and let it flow right now. Let go of any anger. Let go of any doubt, any anxiety about your future, especially any fear. Just let it all go. Let it go and let it flow down that tube. Now let's do a final sweep with our arms. Just sweep through your body. And if you find anything that you may have overlooked, just bring it into this tube. Just let that last bit of muck and gunk go. Right down that tube. Let's watch it together. Flow down that tube. It's getting closer and closer. And now it's being safely deposited on the on the other side of the unity consciousness sphere. Your tube is now running completely clear. Go ahead and collapse that tube. Now, observe that that glob of muck and gunk, my friends. Now break that glob into a fine mist, into billions and billions of particles. Now, as one, let's shoot all of our particles away from all of us into infinity right now, so that it may never infect or infest another being ever again. So it is. Let's bring our awareness back to our hand circle. There we go. Come back into this hand circle. I just ask that you give yourself the gift, another gift. Give yourself the gift of being present, my friends. It is not only a gift to yourself, but to all of us, because when you are present and we are present, we are all present right here, right now, present in our love, in our truth, with our joy, in unity, in service of all of our fellow beings, in service to Mother Gaia and all the flora and fauna on this wonderful planet that we call home. Very good. Now let's reach out and connect to all the nodes as I say them aloud. Unity consciousness with Tanya, Mother Gaia with Lorena, Father Sky with Victor, peace, truth with Angelique, joy, and love. Very good. Now let's begin to push our intention and energy into the golden pyramid. If this is your first time or you're not led to be on a node for this session, simply push your positive intention right now. Very good. And you can see that diamond cap growing brighter and brighter blue already. Brighter and brighter blue. Very good. Very good. On the count of pulse, we'll send our first 2 waves of renewing intention. 1, 2. Nice deep breath in through the nose. As 1, pulse. In your mind's eye, see this beautiful release of energy, this blue wave, flow down every side of our pyramid, down, down, to the planet's surface, washing over Mother Gaia node, Lorena, and everyone else on this node, and spreading in every direction, down the northern hemisphere. Overtaking our previous session's energy. Overtaking this energy and adding it to our current wave, our current truth wave of love, peace, and joy, of unity, strengthening our wave even more. And now this wave is crossing over the southern pole and working its way back up. It has absorbed all the previous energy and added it to itself. And now our second wave is coming up from the Now our wave is well beyond the equator and working its way to the feet of Mother Gaia node. 1/3 of our intention is now in place, my friends. I asked Lorena and everyone else on Mother Gaia node to send this excess energy that's just arrived back up to the golden pyramid. Thank you. Let's bring our awareness back to our hand circle. Take a look around, my friends. You no longer see smiling faces. What you're seeing here are all of our friends here in their purest of forms and their energetic bodies, their light bodies. It is beautiful. And have no fear in this circle, my friends. We're bathing in this beautiful blue light that's radiating from the center. No one's muck and gunk can enter this circle. You're perfectly safe. You're not going to be receiving anything that is not of the highest allowed this time. If you need to peek at the screen, please do that as well. Just reach out and reaffirm your connection right now. Very good. Let's begin pushing our energy and intention right now to the golden pyramid. If you don't find yourself on a node, simply push your positive intention right now. Very good. You begin to see that diamond cap growing brighter and brighter blue already. As our energy and intention grows, so does the brightness of that blue cap. Very good. On the count of pulse, we'll send our second and third waves, our third and fourth waves of renewing intention to the planet below. 1, 2. Nice deep breath in through the nose. Hold. As 1. Pulse. See this beautiful blue energy, this blue truth wave of love, peace, and joy. See it flow down every side of our golden pyramid, fueled by the breath of life we just released. See it go down and down to the planet's surface. Once again, washing over Mother Gaia node and all of our friends on this node. See this wave work its way. Excuse me for one moment. See this second wave flow down every side of the northern hemisphere. Now's the time, my friends, when I remind you to know this in your minds and in your hearts, that every time we send a wave, that thousands and thousands of our fellow beings are finding this intention right now. As we never push our energy on anyone, we simply make our intention readily available to any to anyone that takes that first step to love, to peace, to joy. And now our wave is crossing over the southern pole and working its way back up to the equator, where I remind each and every one of you once again that every wave we send not only helps all the beings on our planet, but also benefits the flora and fauna and Mother Gaia herself. And now this second pulse is reaching the feet of Lorena and everyone else on Mother Gaia node. I'll ask them once again to send this excess energy back up to the golden pyramid above. Let's bring our awareness back to the hand circle, please. Let's just set in this beautiful connection for a few more moments. Just absorb all this wonderful blue energy that's radiating from the center. Enjoy this connection, this loving connection with all of our friends here. Very good. Let's reaffirm our connection with all the nodes as well. Let's reach out to unity consciousness with Tanya, Mother Gaia with Lorena, Father Sky with myself, peace, truth with Angelique, joy, and love. Let's begin pushing our intention now. And almost immediately, we see that diamond cap growing brighter and brighter blue. You can very nearly see it through your closed eyes, brighter and brighter blue. Very good. Just a few more moments. On the count of pulse, we'll send our third and final wave of intention. 1, 2, nice deep breath into the nose. As one pulse. In your mind's eye, see this amazing release of energy flow down from our cap, down every side of our golden pyramid, fueled by the wonderful breath of life we just released. See this wonderful wave come down and wash over Mother Gaia node and spread in every direction. Flowing down and down to the equator, flowing down farther and farther and crossing over itself on the southern pole, where now it's heading back north up to the equator, and in its wake you see our triangular grid growing a very bright blue, the brightest you've ever seen it before, my friends. And now this wave is coming up past the equator and working its way back to the feet of Mother Gaia node Our intention is now in place once again, my friends. There is beauty there, my friends. Thank you. I asked Lorena and everyone else on Mother Gaia node to take some of this excess energy that's just arrived and store it in your sacral chakra, your belly, your tummy, for your personal use later. And then I ask you to send the rest of it up to all the node holders and participants above, so that we may do the same. Thank you. Now let's put our arms across our chest, my friends. Right here, right now. Just put your arms across your chest. Grab your shoulders. Give yourself a wonderful embrace right now. Nice, loving embrace. Very good. Very good. Just sit with this for a moment and give yourself the most amazing hug that you could possibly imagine. Love starts right here, right now, my friends, with you. Starts by loving yourself in the most selfful of ways possible. Starts right here with this embrace. Repeat after me aloud. I am worthy of love. I am worthy of love. I am worthy of love. I am worthy. I am love. I am. So it is. Let's take 3 nice deep breaths. In through our nose, exhaling through our mouth. On the 3rd exhale, we'll release this amazing embrace that we have right now. 1. 2. 3. Release. Let's bring our awareness back to our hand circle for just a few more moments, as it is nearly time for us to depart. Let's release those hands as we look around at all of our friends. Let's release those hands and hold them up. Hold them up so we're fingertip to fingertip with all our friends around us, just to your left and to your right. Let's all give one another a big, energetic Josh hug right now. Very good. Just wrap your energetic arms around everyone here. Send them a ton of love right now. Just send them love and gratitude. Now you can lower your arms. And start gently pulling your energy back from your friends and from the nodes. Gone are the days, my friends, where we used to protect our energy and only give in limited amounts. Now, armed with the knowledge that we have of unlimited energy, watching your energy is now a thing of the past in that regard. So gently pull back what wants to come back from the nodes and from your friends. Start wiggling your fingers and your toes and moving your body around. It is nearly that time. And when you're ready, open your eyes and return. I do apologize. My throat is not handling the incense very well this sunrise. Well done. Well done. I'll come back and say good day to both of you in a moment. As soon as I cough all over everyone for a few more times. So thank you for bearing with me, everyone. Suzette, good to see you. Thank you so much for being here. Krista, good to see you too. Angela, good to see you. All right, my friends, the energy we sent out to you earlier at the beginning of the stream was Mother Gaia. So if you got that right, give yourself a hearty pat on the back. I think I might need one right in the center of my back. There we go. So if you got that right, bravo. If you didn't, please keep trying. It'll come to you, okay? It'll come to you. Yolanda, good to see you. Thank you for coming by, Josh. Shelly. Millie, thank you. All right, let's go say goodbye to our friends. Back pats for Victor. Right. Thank you, Lindsay. All right, my friends. Thank you so much for being here. Sending everyone love, peace, and joy. And if you held a node today, please be the exemplification of that node throughout the day. All right? Until tonight, my friends. Namaste.